Entry 6, salt on the windowsill. It was a Thursday. Not a full moon. Not Samhain. Not a day I'd circled in my diary. Just Thursday. I had felt something off all week. Heavy pressure in my chest. Dreams I couldn't finish. A strange flickering in the hallway light I hadn't replaced. I didn't think it was anything. Until the knock came. It wasn't loud. Just 3 soft taps on the back door. The door no one ever used. The one that looked out toward the woods. I didn't answer it. I didn't even move. Because by the time I stood, the salt line across the windowsill, the one I always laid without thinking, was broken. 3 clear gaps. Like something had passed through. That was the first time I realized something important. Salt doesn't just block. It remembers. It marks energy, like a camera shutter for the unseen. Most witches know salt is protective, but too many use it like a superstition. Throw it, scatter it, forget it. What I learned that night is this. Salt is alive to energy, and if you learn how to work with it properly, it doesn't just protect you. It warns you. Why salt works in witchcraft. Salt is one of the oldest magical tools in the world, and one of the most misunderstood. It's not just about superstition or purity. It's about memory. Salt holds energy. It binds, seals, preserves, and repels, all depending on how it's used. In magic, salt cleanses. It absorbs energy the way it absorbs moisture. Protects. It forms a boundary, a literal energy field. Reveals. If something crosses it, the salt shows it. Grounds. Salt brings energy back into the body. It closes circuits. You put it matters. A handful of salt in the wrong place does nothing, but placed with intention, it becomes a barrier, or a beacon, on the windowsill, used to keep outside energy from entering, especially through dreams, spirit visitations, or if you live near woods, water, or crossroads. Mix with crushed rosemary or bay leaves for extra strength. Refresh monthly or after a storm. Across doorways, used to prevent energies from entering physically or energetically. Draw a thin line just inside the doorframe. Not outside, or you block blessings too. Add black pepper or iron filings if you've had a curse or dark energy around. Under the bed, for psychic protection while sleeping. Place a sachet of salt under your mattress or bedpost. Combine with dried lavender, sage, or crushed eggshell for dream safety. In the garden. Pour a ring around sacred plants if you suspect magical interference, but never near roots. Salt and soil kills. Use on stone, brick, or glass only. Types of salt and their uses. Table salt. Used for basic protection. It's ideal for spells that need clarity or a reset. Simple, accessible, and effective for everyday magical use. Sea salt. Best for cleansing and purification. Also helpful for connecting with ancestral energy and the deep pull of ocean magic. Himalayan pink salt. Supports heart healing, emotional release, and gentle self-protection. Its natural mineral content makes it energetically nourishing. Black salt. Used for warding, banishment, and breaking curses, especially powerful when made at home with ash, charcoal, or protective herbs. Note, this is not the same as culinary black lava salt. Epsom salt. Ideal for body-based rituals and bath magic. It helps extract stress and stagnant energy from the body, promoting recovery and energetic. How salt warns you. Salt doesn't just sit, it watches. When energy moves through a space, salt can shift, clump, crack, or discolor. If you pay attention, it tells you when something's not right, often before anything else does. Common signs. Your salt is reacting to energy. These changes are not random. They're messages. Sudden clumping, especially when there's no moisture. Energy disturbance. Someone sent or stirred something. Salt line breaks or scatters on its own. Something crossed the barrier. Yellowing or dark specks in clean salt. Absorbed energy. Time to discard and replace. Salt feels hot to the touch. Friction from energy entering your space. Unexplained movement. You find it spilled or misaligned. Magical interference, intentional or not. Real moment, the salt line that broke. That night after the knock, I didn't sleep. By morning, I checked all my salt lines. The one under the hallway mirror, where I'd never had an issue, was scattered. Not spilled. It was like it had been swept outward in a curve. That mirror hadn't been used in months, but something had looked through it. I poured black salt in a circle around it that day, and left it there until spring. Mistakes witches still make with salt. Even experienced witches misuse salt sometimes. Here's what to avoid. Using the same salt for months without checking. Always refresh salt after rituals, heavy emotion, or illness in the home. leaving salt where animals or kids can disrupt it. Energy gets confused when physical movement disturbs intention. Scattering salt without intention. Say something as you lay it. Even just, "This salt is my boundary. What doesn't serve must stay out." Flushing used salt down the drain. That spreads energy into your pipes. Bag it and bury, bin, or burn responsibly. Charging salt for magic. Salt can be passive, or it can be powerful. If you want it to do more than just sit and guard, you need to charge it. To charge salt, you connect it to a purpose. You can hold it in your palm and speak your intent aloud. Place it under moonlight. Each moon phase charges differently. Mix it with herbs, ash, or crystals to align it to a specific working. Use breath magic. Breathe onto the salt with purpose and visualize it lighting up like embers. Even just whispering a phrase like, "You will protect me. You will remember what I cannot see," can awaken the salt's energy. Ritual salt traps. A salt trap doesn't just guard. It draws in what shouldn't be there and binds it. To make a basic salt trap. 1. Use a black bowl or jar. Add sea salt or black salt. A few drops of vinegar and a pinch of crushed rosemary. May place it in a hidden but energetically active spot, e.g., under a mirror, by the front door, beside a spirit working space. Or say, "You draw what means harm. You hold what I won't carry." 5. Replace the contents monthly, a day, or immediately if it cracks, leaks, or smells strange. Never reuse a salt trap. Dispose of it by burying off your property or sealing in foil and binning far from your home. Advanced uses for salt. Circle sealing after spell work. Sprinkle salt around your working space to close. The energetic circuit, like drawing a line under a sentence. Body unbinding. A warm bath with Epsom salt, crushed basil, and a silver coin can clear attachments that feel like they're stuck to your skin. Salt mirrors. Add a ring of salt behind a hanging mirror to stop spirits from watching through reflective surfaces, especially at night. Energy burnout recovery. If you've cast too much or held energy too long, place both hands in a bowl of pink salt and rosemary water. Sit in silence. It helps draw the excess out. Final words on salt. It's not fancy. It doesn't glow or hum, but it listens. It remembers. And it holds the line, even when you're too tired to. Some nights, all I had was a thin layer on a sill and a whispered warning. But it was enough.